Now to a CBS 4 News investigation. On December 5th, a Miami-Dade Transit bus driver was run over and killed by her own bus.
It was a tragic accident, but a CBS 4 News investigation reveals it could have possibly been prevented. CBS 4's Jim DeFeedy explains. Jim.
Rick, Erica, county officials have known for years they have a problem with so-called runaway buses. But as we learned investigating Laquito Alvin's death, the county not only failed to maintain the very warning device that would have saved her life, they continue to send out buses without it. You're looking at video from inside bus driver Laquito Alvin's bus in the moments leading up to her death as she made her final stop at the Northside station on 79th Street. As passengers file off, you can see Alvin standing by her seat. She then gathers her belongings and walks off the bus. Out of camera view, she reaches in the driver's side window and pulls a lever. The doors start to close, and then the video stops. Once the doors closed, the bus started rolling forward. Alvin held on to the bus, grabbing the steering wheel and trying to find a way to stop it. But the 20-ton behemoth picked up speed and drifted left towards another bus sitting idle. Trapped, Alvin ended up crushed between the two buses. She died on the scene.
So I say unto you, be there for the family.
Family, friends, and co-workers gathered a few days later for a memorial service at the bus station.
You may now release the balloons in memory of Laquito. Oh my God!
The investigation is being conducted by the Miami-Dade Police Department, but the initial indication is that when Alvin ended her route at the 79th Street Depot, before getting up out of her seat and leaving the bus, she failed to lift up this parking brake. Without the parking brake in place, the bus will move as soon as the doors close. Documents obtained by CBS 4 News show that in the 12 months before Alvin's death, there were 10 other incidents of so-called runaway buses in Miami-Dade County. Memos dating back to 2003 show this has been an ongoing problem. So not long after that 2003 memo was sent, the county added a new safety device, an alarm system in the driver's seat, which would go off if the parking brake was not secured. Do you know if Laquito Alvin's bus had a seat alarm on the day of December 5th?
It should have.
Hugh Chen is the deputy director of Miami-Dade Transit, overseeing operations and maintenance. Was it working?
I don't know. I haven't seen the result. Actually, I believe there was an issue.
We showed Chen this picture, taken by investigators after the accident, revealing Alvin's seat alarm was disabled, its cables tied in a knot. This is the back of her bus. That's the seat alarm
Yeah,
cable.
I've seen that picture. Yeah.
You've seen this picture,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
So you know the seat alarm wasn't working on that bus.
Right, right.
In fact, county officials knew immediately this was a serious issue. On December 9th, 4 days after the accident, an urgent email went out from transit administrators ordering an immediate inspection of all buses with seat alarms.
I'm aware that they went out to check the buses. Haven't seen the actual results yet, though.
So you don't know what the results are?
No, no.
So we showed them. These are the results of what your inspections found. This shows that you checked 456 buses, and out of the 456 buses you checked, 421 did not have working seat alarms. 92% were broken or disabled.
Okay.
Don't you think that's a problem?
Yeah, certainly it points to a multitude of things.
Melvin Gonzalez is the chief shop steward in the maintenance division of Miami-Dade Transit, and he said the county is constantly deferring maintenance on buses because of budget cuts. So as long as the bus can go out there and make money, they're going to send it out, even though some of the safety devices that should be in place.
Sadly, yeah.
If this had been repaired, if this had been working,
If that had been working,
she'd be alive today.
Oh, I don't think anybody can tell you that no. Because there's no way you're going to get out of your seat. As soon as you get out of your seat, the horn just starts blowing, bah, 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 and the lights stop flashing. If this seat alarm had been working, do you think Laquito Alvin would be dead?
I can't answer that.
Now, county officials insist they are under no obligation to provide working seat alarms, even if they might prevent tragedies like this one. Instead, they say all the responsibility falls on the driver.
What a terrible story this is, and to learn that there are so many buses that do not have those working seat alarms. First of all, how much would it cost to fix those seat alarms?
Look, the cost of the alarms themselves are a few $100s, so it's not very much when you get down to it, especially when you divide it over the course of a year. The other cost, though, is mechanics' time. And the county, through budget cuts, have about 47 empty mechanic positions, vacant mechanic positions. So even if they had the wherewithal to want to do it, they don't have the staff or the equipment or the manpower to sort of get it done.
Where does this go from here? You've gotten the attention of some elected officials here in this area?
No, we have. And one of the things we're going to cover in part 2 is how this whole issue of deferred maintenance, how they keep putting off small things, supposedly small things, has really been piling up and affecting the way the buses operate. And so as a result, we're going to see, I think, some hearings in the county commission and other areas. So I think between tomorrow's report and tonight's report, I'm hoping there's going to be some action.
Jim DeFede, thanks so much, Jim.